let's be honest, in this economy, having just one salary is just you praying and wishing that your day, your month will just go well. Because by the time you remove your rent, you remove your feeding, you remove your children's school fees and all transport and all the rest, you will find out that there is nothing for you to actually run through the month at the end of the month, right? So having just one income stream right now is something that you don't want to anymore do, because of course that money is not enough for you. So you are in luck, because on this video I will be sharing with you some of those business side hustles that I do, and you also can get started with it if you have a 9 to 5 without you having to quit your job. Yes, so with that job that you are doing, you can continue to earn money from that job while you are also making money on the side. Now, if this is of interest to you, then I want to encourage you to make sure you watch this video to the end, and also make sure you subscribe, because on this channel I share everything about how to make more money, how to grow your business. If that is of what you want, right, then make sure you subscribe and join the family. So without any further ado, guys, let's just get into it. So what is the first side hustle that I would recommend that you get started with? My number one is transportation business. Yes, guys, now this is one of the business that I actually did right before I even got married. Right now I was doing transportation, and the best part is you don't even have to do it yourself, because you can get somebody that will actually help you run this business while you are doing your 9 to 5. In my own case, my mom was actually helping me run that, right? So you can get somebody that is reliable, that can actually help you run with this. I know of someone, right, that actually made a friend with one of the agberos. If you're in Lagos, you know what agbero mean, right? So he was actually, what she did was to actually get one of those people to actually manage her boss for her, right? So she employed that person as the manager. So the person was liaising with the driver, and whatever there is to do, the person was helping her out with that, right? So she was on her job doing her 9 to 5, and this person was actually liaising with the driver, and at the end of the day she makes her money, that person gets his own cut, right? So you can actually get started with this, of course, right, without any stress, right? So just get somebody to actually help you do this. Of course, you want to get somebody that is reliable, so that you can actually run this, because these guys can really be something else. Yes, the drivers can be something else, because this business is something that is supposed to be making money for you and the driver, but somehow you just tend to see that some drivers can be something else, right? So you want to get somebody that could help you manage this business very well. So that's my number one, guys, transportation business. Now the second one I would recommend you start is digital products. Now everything I'm sharing on this video, guys, is something that I do, right? And that is why I would recommend that you do it, because of course I know what it's all about. Okay, so digital products is another one that I would encourage that you get started with. And what is digital products? Creating products just with your phone, right, and the internet for you to deliver to anybody. And the best part, this digital product could be ebooks, could be templates, could be online course. So if you have any experience, if you have any skill, if you have any talent, if you've got anything, that's knowledge that you think that somebody would be interested in, then you want to actually create digital products from that. I have a class that is coming up in the month of May, right, where I will be teaching business owners and professionals like you how to actually make more money from what exactly that you are doing. So from the career you're running right now, from the business you're running, from whatever it is that you are running, and you're looking at how you can actually make more money from that business, right, I will be sharing with you some strategies that you would use to actually make money from it without you leaving your job. even if you have a business without you having to start another business. That is the strategies I will be sharing with you. If you're interested, make sure you click the link in the description. That's where I will leave the link to the masterclass. It's going to be like a 2-3 hour masterclass, right? So more details in the description. So digital product is one of the things that you want to get started with if you are looking at how to make more money. Like I said, this is something you can create with your phone and the internet. You can do this yourself, or you can also get other people digital products and help them sell. That is what we call affiliate marketing, right? So there are a lot of people that have created these digital products that you can begin to help them sell, right? So you get a commission for every of the products that you sell for them. With this, it will take me to my number 3, which is drop shipping. Yes, guys, drop shipping is another business that you can get started even with your 9 to 5. Now, the beautiful thing about drop shipping is that you don't need to buy the product that you will be drop shipping. All you just have to do is go to the market. If you have a main market, like if you're someone in Lagos like I am, you can go to Lagos market, that is Balogun market. You can go to trade fair, right? And what you want to do there is look for products. Of course, you want to do your research on some products that is actually selling right now, right? On GG, you can find such product. On Jumia, look for product that is selling out right now and go to any of these big markets, right? And liaise with the people that are selling this product, right? So what you want to do is ask them to take pictures of the product, do a vlog, do a video coverage, right? The truth about all of these guys is that the people that actually sells on Instagram, that's the truth. They are actually, right, going to this market that I just mentioned, right? And they don't have shops, they don't stock products, right? So you also can very well start this. And like I said again, you must not be the one actually doing all of this. You can actually get people to actually do this for yourself, right? Now, the next business I want to talk about is, having some to let rooms. So peradventure you have a room in your house, right, that is free and you're not using it for anything. You can begin to let out that room. There are a lot of people that are looking for places for vacations, places to stay, some shortlet place, right, apartment, right? So you can actually use any of your rooms that are free to actually do this, and they will pay you lots of money. So you just want to go on social media and let people know that you have rooms for shortlet apartment, and people will definitely reach out to you. Another thing you can actually do about having some shortlet apartment is look for people or landlords that actually have space in their compound. Maybe people have houses and they've not been able to rent those places out. You can ask them that you can use that for shortlets. You can also rent a particular place and start using it for shortlets, right? But before you do that, you want to make sure that you have spoken with the with the landlord and let the landlord know that this is what you want to do with that place, right? So if you're renting a shortlet, a place for a shortlet, then let the person know that this is what you want to do with it, so that when your guests begin to come, right, it will not be an issue with them, right? So shortlet apartment is another way you can begin to make money for yourself, and all you just have to do is rent the place, get somebody to help you manage it, go on social media, advertise about it, and that is it, guys. People will reach out to you and you will begin to make money from that part of business, right? So that's my number 4, right? That's another. So another one you want to do is for you to start investment. Yes, guys, you can begin to invest as little as 10,000 naira, 100,000 naira, 500,000 naira into a lot of things, right? We have treasury bills, we have stock, we have ETF, so you can begin to invest in all of those things. There are a lot of apps, right, that actually helps you do all of this. When I started with treasury bills. Now, if you go to your bank and tell your bank, accountant that you want to actually, get started with treasury bill, they would put you through, right? They would put you through. Any of the banks, I believe, does it. What I banked with First Bank, so that is, one of the banks that I actually used when I started. So you can go to any of your banks that you're using and ask them for treasury bill, then you can get started with that. And you can get started with this with just 100,000 naira, right? So you lock in 100,000 naira, they tell you your profit, and there you are making more money for yourself. Another one you want to do is content creation. Guys, this is the right time for you to start creating content. If you're not creating content, guys, then I don't know, because everything right now is all about content. Everything right now is putting all there on social media. Like, online is the global village, and you also can begin to make money from social media. Facebook is paying, YouTube is paying, TikTok is paying, Instagram is paying. All of these platforms are actually dishing out money, and you also can begin to make money from all of this platform. All you just have to do is decide exactly what you want to start putting out on social media. What content do you want to start creating? Who are the people you want to watch that content, right? So as you put it out on a daily basis, definitely you will get people to begin to watch all of this. As your followers increase, of course, you can begin to even advertise for people, right? Because you have the right audience that people would be interested in to sell their market. So you can begin to run adverts for business owners if your followers increase. So you can see that there are a lot of ways that you can actually make more money as a 9 to 5 worker, right? All without you quitting that job. I want to believe that this video has been helpful to you, right? I want you to share to your colleagues, right? If you have colleagues, please share to them, your family, friends. Make sure you share. And if you have not subscribed, please, I beg you, subscribe to the channel, because I know you have gotten so much value. So let me know in the comments which of these that I have listed that you will be starting with. I would really want to know from you, right? So let me know in the comments which of these business ideas would you think that you will be running with. If you need more, clarity or ideas, I would definitely